all you sim friends out there. This is Darth Femme coming back with another speed build. If you are new to my channel, thank you for watching. I do post speed builds and stop motion builds. I rotate them. So my next video will definitely be a stop motion. So before I begin with the build, I just want to say I hope everyone is staying safe and healthy out there, and I'm just trying to put the good vibes out in the universe because this is just getting crazy. But I have lots of time to be posting Sims builds, so I guess there's an upside to that. So back to my inspiration for this build. Upon searching around on YouTube, I really didn't find many foster home apartments or houses. I think I came across maybe one house, a foster home house. I didn't find any foster home apartments, so I thought this was a really good idea. So I wanted to add as many bedrooms as I possibly could, but have it not be too big of an apartment. Because when I picture this family or these Sims in my head, I picture a husband and wife, or wife and wife, husband, whatever, two adults taking in foster children, and they don't make much money, so their apartment obviously isn't very up to date with things. There's a lot of clutter around, and the style isn't that great, and a lot of their stuff is mismatching, because I figured in my head a lot of it is hand-me-downs or things that they picked up along the way, and they're kind of just trying to get by with what they have, basically. So originally I was going to put cracks in the walls, and I was going to make it a little more dilapidated, but I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. I mean, I don't really know much about foster homes, to be honest, just from the movies and TV and from what I've heard, but my basic understanding of it is people who take in children who are up for adoption and have them live in their home until they are adopted. Sometimes the children end up staying, which are called, I believe, foster fails, which is awesome. I mean, I give so much credit to foster families. I would love to do something like that in the future, once I start my family, and I think that's just really nice. I mean, it's a lot of work, I can only imagine, but I figured there's really not enough of this on Sims 4, foster family homes. So I figured, why not pay homage to that? So here we are, just finishing up the bathroom. I kind of wanted to make it very child friendly. I just have the one bathroom. Well, there's another bathroom in the parents' bedroom, an ensuite, but this bathroom is going to be shared amongst how many Sims? 2, 5, 6, 7, 7, I think. So yeah, it's a tight squeeze in here, but I imagine that's how it probably is in these foster homes. I mean, they just have lots of bedrooms, lots of kids, and they try to take in as many as they can. So like I said, I really didn't want to match a lot of things. I kind of wanted things to look very hand-me-down and just found, basically. So of course I added a pretty large laundry room. I figured it should be pretty sizable, because there are so many people in there. So, and I connected it to the entrance so they could go in there and just kind of kick off their shoes and dirty clothes from whatever they come in, and just kind of throw it in the hampers over there. And here is the family room. Originally I was going to do 2 mismatched sofas, and I just was not liking the way it came out, so I ended up just keeping the matching striped sofas. And it's funny because a lot of the furniture I use in this build, I never use in my builds ever. I really stepped outside my comfort zone with this because I used a lot of wood, browns. I don't use any of that. I don't like old looking traditional stuff. So I've really been shying away from those kind of builds, but I figured because this is a foster home, to kind of make it more worn in and lived in. So that's kind of the look that I was going for. But I think it came out pretty cute. I think going back now and looking at it, I would probably add maybe a little bit more clutter than I had, maybe more stuff on the floors. maybe more like laundry on the floor. I don't know, just to make it look like it's full of children. But yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with it. And I'm not sure if I'm going to put it up on the gallery, because it's kind of annoying posting apartments into the gallery. I might. It depends on if people really want it on there or not. We'll see. And as you just saw, I took some paintings from the gallery as well. I don't believe they're CC. It doesn't say that it's CC, so I just feel like we don't have enough artwork, so I always grab stuff off the gallery, especially recently, because there's a lot of cute stuff, and I really need to start jotting down the names of the galleries, the artwork from the gallery, because then I could put it in my little description so everyone could look it up themselves. But it's really hard to find gallery artwork. I wish there was an easier way to find things. I mean, you could go by hashtag, but not everyone hashtags things the right way, so you kind of just have to sit there and scroll through for hours and hours just to find the stuff that you're looking for. It's kind of a pain, but it is what it is. I found some pretty good stuff, as you'll see on the walls. But yeah, I just wanted to try to clutter up the walls as much as I possibly could. Like, there's a lot of artwork from the kids that come in and out, and some diplomas on the wall, and I added that little workstation. I didn't want to go too high tech with the TV and the computer. I actually kind of wish I added a smaller TV, because I imagine in my head, like, these two parents don't have that much money to be really putting into their apartment. Like, they put most of their money into taking care of the children, buying them clothes, feeding them. So I didn't want to go too crazy with the expensive stuff as far as the electronics go. So I thought the one computer, and I think I put another computer in one of the bedrooms, but I didn't want to go too crazy with that. But I do really love how the dining room came out. Actually, I don't do a lot of dining rooms, but it's funny, with all of my builds, if you aren't new to this channel and you've seen my past builds, you'll see that I always do wide open floor plans, like open concepts. I never close things in ever. So I've been trying to experiment more with doing smaller rooms, and because I also feel like for an apartment this is probably more realistic, especially a foster home, to close down the rooms more and make it more I can't even say the word I can't compartmentalized, right? Oh, I don't even know what I'm saying. I don't even know if that's right, but but you get the gist, right? You get what I'm saying. So and here I was trying to figure out how to figure out the window situation between the kitchen and the dining room. I really like an open window. Actually, in my old house, we had an open window between the living room and the kitchen, and I like that. And the reason why I didn't put benches there is just because I felt like it was just going to be too cluttered, or I don't even think the Sims would be able to get through if I put benches there. So I ended up putting 2 benches inside the kitchen. I put an island and then I put the benches there. But I think like the kitchen and dining room combo came out really cute. I actually really like the closed off rooms, especially in like a situation like this. Like, it was hard for me to close off these rooms and not have them wide open, but when I think of apartments like this, like I said, it's much more condensed. So it was a struggle, but I think it came together pretty good. And, doing more hallways. I never do hallways. So that was a little bit of a struggle as well. But yeah, like I said, this color scheme business, like this brown stuff, it's just not me. I'm not a brown wood girl in my builds, really. And like I've said, I think it was in my last speed build of the tropical modern house. Like, I do not like modern in real life, but I love it in The Sims, and I wonder if that's just because there's a lot of modern stuff. But in real life and in The Sims, I hate traditional. I just don't like it. It's just not ugh, I don't know. I just don't like old looking things, and I just like new. I don't know. But I think it looks homey, the older looking stuff, like the worn out looking stuff. I mean, I know it's really not worn out, but I think it looks more homey and warm and cozy. So I'm trying to get used to doing different things and doing different types of builds, because I don't want to do like the same builds over and over. That's kind of boring. So yeah, right here I just kind of picture that these are awards that maybe the kids that they had won, and they have them posted up. And yeah, so me actually putting this microwave in the cabinet is a new thing. I've tried to do it in the past, and I was fiddling around with it, and I was like, I don't even know how to do this. And I just saw a tutorial recently on how to do it. I forget whose it was, and I finally got it. But I don't know if it's usable. I didn't play test this. Like I never play test my things, which is, I know I really should. I guess I'm being lazy, but I don't know if it works. I'm not sure. I'm curious. I'll have to go back. It's funny. Like, I've been building so much. I haven't played The Sims, like, at all. I downloaded all the packs, pretty much, that I didn't have, and I have never played them. I've never played, what's the ones that I just downloaded? Realm of Magic. I mean, I heard it's not the greatest, but I still haven't played it. I haven't played University. I mean, I really need to start, like, trying to do play. I was thinking of doing a let's play, maybe. I do have a camera, a webcam that I'm gonna set up and record myself playing. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah. So so with the bedrooms, I tried to make them kind of like gender neutral, so that way when the kids are adopted or they leave and new kids come in, like, they could kind of put whatever gender in the bedrooms. But then I kind of jazzed it up with the artwork. So I figured maybe the kids got posters themselves and put it up on the walls, and so that's why I just kind of wanted to leave like everything pretty generic in the bedrooms. Like, I didn't want to put too much clutter from the kids in there, because I figured that this is hopefully a temporary home for them. I know a lot of times, like, foster children are in foster homes for quite some time. I don't really know the time periods of how that all works, but that's just what I picture in my head. And so, I mean, I feel like boys could live in this room, girls, but I figured maybe it's 2 girls who lived in this room right now, 2 children. And then you'll see in the other bedrooms, I have a toddler room, and then I have a bedroom for 3, like, teenagers, I guess. Or it could be 3 children, whatever. So I was just kind of cluttering it up with, like, a couple things, like school stuff and more pictures. But that's basically it. I didn't want to go too crazy with these bedrooms, because, like I said, they're probably shuffling in and out, hopefully a lot, and getting adopted very quickly. Here's the toddler bedroom. I was going to do originally 3 toddlers, but I thought it was too crammed. But there is room for a 3rd bed. So if I do put this on the gallery and you download it, there's definitely room for maybe even 4. Yeah. So, and I kind of followed the same suit with this. I didn't want to clutter it up too much. I just added some basic toys and two stuffed animals and a toy chest, and that's basically kind of where the decorating stops with this. And obviously, like, the pictures on the wall, I feel like I don't know, there's a lot of stuff that I wish we had, and I guess that's my fault for not downloading custom content, but I just don't like to download custom content. And from my understanding is, I think it slows down your computer, or you could get viruses. I really don't know. I have not downloaded any custom content, and I'm totally afraid. I remember, I think it's when I had The Sims 2, I downloaded a ton of custom content. I don't remember if it affected my computer, but I used to go crazy with downloading it. But I might do actually a video once I gain more subscribers, doing a build with custom content, or maybe, going through custom content packs. I don't really know. I haven't really decided what direction I really want to take my channel in. Right now, I'm just really content with doing the stop motion and speed builds. I know a lot of you really like the stop motion builds, and I do too. It's just sometimes I need a break. So that's really why I do the stop motion. And I really like talking to people. I like to, I guess, connect to people on a different level. With stop motions, unless you're talking throughout the whole thing, you can't really do that. So, and you get to see someone's personality when they're talking through a speed builds. You don't get to see my personality with my stop motions because I just put music. So I don't know, we'll see. I mean, I'm still a newbie at this. I'm at I think 98 subs now at this point, and I'm still, a spring chicken on YouTube. So I'm not really going crazy as to what I should do right now. Not until people start really giving me a lot of feedback on what they want to see, or I don't know, whatever. It's not that serious. It's YouTube. But I just want to make content that people are going to enjoy and and kind of use to get their mind off this crazy time. So yeah, anyway, enough of me blabbling, because I do that a lot. So this is the bedroom that I also made gender neutral. You could put 3 girls in here, 3 boys. I think I made it so 3 boys could be in here currently, but obviously you can just delete all the wall coverings, and but then again, you could put girls in here. Girls could like boy stuff and boys could like girl stuff, so I don't even really care about that. So whatever sim you want to put in this bedroom, go right ahead. It doesn't matter to me. Yeah, so I'm pretty pleased with actually how this bedroom came out. I like kind of the little bed in that little corner, and cluttering up with some stuff on the floor. And so finally we get to the parents' bedroom. I originally wanted to squeeze in an office, and it just I couldn't, like a separate office where she could meet with people and clients or parents or whatever, but I couldn't squeeze an office in. I guess I could have, but I just ended up putting an office in the bedroom, and you'll see once I get to that part. I cluttered up a ton, and I actually think it looks really cool. So pretty pleased with that. And then I just added in a small bathroom because I think they need their own bathroom. They can't share that other bathroom with 7 Sims, 2 toddlers, and 3 children. Or no, 5 children, sorry. So yeah, it's funny, like I said, I don't play a lot of Sims, so I think probably one bathroom would be a little chaotic for all the Sims, but I don't know. I usually just fast forward through everything when I play because I'm just bored out of my mind. I really need to try to play University though, because it looks like fun. Okay, so I'm getting sidetracked about the build. I think basically I don't really do much over here. I was just trying to add some clutter on top of the bureau. But my favorite part is obviously the office space, which I'm really mad. I should have just made it into its own little section. I'm not going back to fix that. Forget it. But yeah, I added the filing cabinets, which I've never used ever in any of my builds. And then I was just trying to figure out, okay, what can I clutter up this space with? Because I figured he or she are sitting at their desk in the office, and there's a ton of awards on the walls, and diplomas from her children, and files everywhere, and just as much office related stuff I could find. So then I just found all the boxes, and I put those on the floor, and more paperwork, and I don't know, I just think it looks so cute. and cluttered, and I really like that. And I figured, like, if a client comes, they could just sit right there and talk with her or him. And yeah, so this is basically kind of where it ends here. Yeah, this is definitely the end. So I really hope you like this build. It's definitely new for me, so I really appreciate you taking the time to watch it. I know it's a little long, but if you did like it and you like my other ones, please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And thanks so much for visiting, and see you next time with a stop motion build. Bye, guys.
Let it go, all for nothing. I should have known. I've made mistakes, crashed and burned. So many chances, no time to learn. I need to find another way to make things right. I won't be coming back again a second time. Can't take it back, everything you've done. You know youth is wasted on the young. We still don't know where we belong. Time will tell us where we went wrong. You know youth is wasted on the young. On the young. Setting off, time to go. Engines running, we're on our own. Running on an endless road, reaching for something we used to know. If I had another chance, I'd make things right. I see the light behind your eyes is fading now. Can't take it back, everything you've done. You know youth is wasted on the young. We still don't know where we belong.